Yep, the fire's crackling under my cauldron. The evil brew, bubbling and gurgling, is just about finished. Come into the haunt of fear. I am your hostess, the old witch, ready to dish out another of my delicious morsels of madness. Got your jewel cups fastened securely? Good. Then I'll begin the terrorizing tale I call Political Pull. It was a bright, sunny Sunday morning in July of 1892 in a small seacoast town that my story had its beginning. The doors of the little white church that stood in the village square had just been opened, and the morning worshippers were filing out.
A fine sermon, Reverend. Oh, Mr. Mayor, let me thank you again for your generous contribution to our stained glass window fund. It should be enough to fill our quota. Perhaps the window will be installed by the time the election rolls around.
Think nothing of it, Reverend. I only wish I could have given more. But as you know, being an honest politician does not make a man rich.
And that is why you have been re-elected so often, Mayor Fulton, because the townsfolk know you are an honorable man.
Meanwhile, nearby, Cyrus Mangate, Mayor Jed Fulton's opponent in the coming election, snarled to himself.
Look at him. Righteous old stuffed shirt. 3 times he's beaten me for the mayoralty. 3 times. But this time will be different.
After the usual Sunday morning greetings and idle chatter was finished, Mayor Fulton made his way home.
Mayor Fulton, I've been waiting for you.
Ah, my worthy opponent, Mr. Mangate.
I'd like to have a talk with you, sir. It's very important.
Why not have lunch with me, Mr. Mangate? My servant has the day off, and I'd welcome the company.
I'd be delighted to, sir. Are you sure?
No trouble, Mangate. No trouble at all. While we're dining, we can talk.
Later, after the 2 political opponents had eaten a hearty meal, laughing about past elections, Mr. Mangate proposed a toast.
Let's drink to this election, Jed. I know I can't beat you.
Nonsense, Cyrus. You can't tell.
Cyrus drew a small square of folded paper from his pocket and emptied the contents into the mayor's drink.
Maybe this time will be your chance, Cyrus.
Maybe, Mr. Mayor. Maybe you're right. Here you are. Well.
May the best man win.
Mayor Fulton drained his glass. Cyrus studied him.
Wine's bad. Poor vintage. Tasted bitter.
It tastes all right to me, Jed. The townsfolk have always respected you, haven't they, Jed? They've always thought you were an honorable, God-fearing, righteous man.
That's right, Cyrus.
And when you die, you expect they'll give you a right nice funeral, eh?
Why not? What's wrong with me? I feel funny.
But if they thought you committed suicide and left a note confessing graft and corruption, they'd be pretty sore at you, eh? You might not get a decent burial.
Mangate, what have you done to me?
I've poisoned you, you righteous old fool. And see this? It's your confession. Your suicide note.
No.
Mayor Fulton slumped to the floor, dead.
Now we'll see, Jed. We'll see what the town thinks of you after this. I'll just leave this note and the empty poison packet on the table, clear up any evidence of my being here, and leave.
After carefully removing any traces of his having visited the mayor's house, Cyrus Mangate slipped out, unseen.
Well, Jed, I guess this cinches my election and ruins your spotless reputation.
Inside the house, the draft from the door swept the suicide note and the poison packet from the table. They flew across the room, coming to rest beneath a bookcase. Cyrus's plan got fouled. The old bag of wind didn't count on a slight breeze. Anyway, when the servant discovered Mayor Fulton's body, and the suicide note was not found with it, an autopsy was performed.
He's been poisoned. It's murder.
Who could have done it? The whole town loved and respected him.
Oh, what a funeral they gave poor Mayor Fulton. Everybody in town turned out to mourn his passing. He was a good man.
The best mayor this town ever had.
We'll get the skunk that did this.
Cyrus was at the funeral too. There were many suspecting glances thrown in his direction.
I can't understand it. They didn't find the suicide note? What could have happened?
And now we commit his body to its final resting place.
Then, 2 days after the funeral, as the local police were investigating the mayor's death...
Hey, look at this! I found it under the bookcase. Why, it's a suicide note. It must have fallen off this table.
At first, the townsfolk were shocked at the news that the mayor's death was a suicide.
I don't believe it.
Why should he do such a thing?
The police say the note confesses stealing.
Soon, however, Cyrus Mangate had worked the shock into anger.
And we trusted him all these years, believed in him, never doubted his honesty, and now he lies there among decent people in the church burying grounds. Are you gonna stand for that? Are you? He committed suicide. That's a sin. He don't belong in our cemetery.
Yeah, let's get him out. That's right. Suicide's a sin.
All these years, posing as an upstanding, God-fearing man.
And all the time stealing.
The angry mob moved into the cemetery, shouting, cursing, led by Cyrus Mangate.
We'll toss him in the sea. Ain't no room in our burying grounds for a sinner.
Anxious hands wielded spades and shovels, digging up the fresh grave.
There, you've struck the coffin. Let's get the ropes on it and haul him up.
The coffin was carried to the waterfront, where it was wrapped in chains to weight it.
There, that ought to sink fast. Put it aboard. We'll take him out and dump him.
The weighted coffin containing the remains of Jed Fulton was taken out to sea and thrown overboard.
1, 2, 3.
Good riddance.
At election time, Cyrus Mangate was unopposed. He was unanimously elected mayor.
Now I have everything I want. Everything I've wanted for 12 years. And righteous old Jed Fulton's name has been smeared good. Now he lies at the bottom of the sea, not good enough to be buried in the church cemetery.
And so the year passed. The town soon forgot Jed Fulton. One summer day...
Howdy, Mayor. Howdy, Clem. Like to come along? I'm going fishing.
Sorry, Mayor. Martha's waiting on me. I guess you'll want a rowboat.
Yep. I aim to catch me a mess of porgies.
When Mayor Cyrus Mangate had reached his favorite fishing spot, he tossed over the anchor. After an hour, with no bites, he looked around.
Fish ain't biting. Looks like a storm coming up. I'd better quit for today.
Cyrus began to haul at the anchor rope. The anchor refused to come up. It was stuck.
That's funny. That there's a sandy bottom. Ain't no rocks down there.
As Cyrus struggled with the anchor rope, he knocked the oars overboard.
I blast it. There go the oars.
The wind began to blow and the sky darkened. Cyrus cursed his clumsiness at having lost his oars.
I'd better not cut myself adrift. I might be blown out to sea.
Soon the full fury of the storm lashed at the tiny rowboat. It tossed and swung about. Cyrus stared at the anchor rope.
I can't understand what it's caught on. But anyway, I hope it holds. What's that?
Cyrus had caught sight of something white just below the surface of the water near the anchor rope. He stared into the darkness. Suddenly he gasped. A rotten hand reached up over the side of the storm-tossed rowboat.
Good Lord! Who are you?
Suddenly, the foul-smelling stench of water-rotted flesh seared Cyrus's nostrils. A fish-pitted face appeared, then a rotted neck, decayed shoulders.
No! It can't be!
A whitened hand shot forward, grasping Cyrus by the leg. Then the thing began to pull. The thing was strong. Cyrus couldn't hold on. He felt himself sliding overboard.
Jed! Let me go! Let me go!
And so, with a gurgle and a gulp, my story ends. Poor Cyrus. He didn't end up in the nice, neat little cemetery behind the small white church either. Well, it's like one of the townsfolk said, there wasn't room there for sinners. What's that? What about Jed? He was no sinner. Oh, but he was. Those things in the suicide note were true. Come on, did you ever meet an honest politician?